And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them.
What wouldn't we do?
We would not buy it of them.
Hey, my brother, God say today is his Sabbath day, and he say we're not supposed to be buying anything from any stores today. Everything that we supposed to have today, we supposed to be in and got it already. We got 6 days out of the week to do everything we need to do. God say, I only need 1 day from you. Can we give God 1 day? Can we give God 1 day? I guess not, man. Hey, this is what our people do, you know what I'm saying? We don't understand and we don't want to perceive the things that God told us to do. Your ethnicity is. We don't bite. We just asking questions. Would you say you're a black African American or just black? What would you say when you go and fill out a job application? What do you put on the job application? Huh? African American, right? So a lot of us have been taught that that's our actual race or who we are, but it's actually not. You know what I'm saying? So-called. Huh? Okay. What do you already know? Okay. Okay. So if you're with us, before you leave, you need to know that you are an Israelite. You're not an African American. That's the truth that a lot of our people haven't known. You understand what I'm saying? So whenever somebody asks you what your race is, since you know who we are, you should call yourself by your name that God gave you.
Right.
All right. So give me that. Read that Psalms 119, 142. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So God said his laws is the truth. Once we start to understand the laws of God, we start to understand who we are as a people. This is what our heritage is. This is who we are as a people. This is where our history is in the Bible. So whenever you start to understand the things that God said that we're supposed to do, you start to gain understanding of who you are in the scriptures. A lot of our people don't understand who they are in the scriptures. All right, so let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, and we're gonna start at verse. Let's start at verse 15.
Bring it out. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So this is God talking to the Israelites, and he's letting them know, hey, if y'all don't do what I'm telling y'all to do in this Bible, a lot of things is going to happen, and y'all curses is going to come upon us. So let's read some of these curses and see what God is saying that's going to happen to his people. Read.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So God said we will be cursed in the city and we will be cursed in the field. Whenever we go and we work and we're in the work field, we are cursed. A lot of our people don't understand. We work from sun up to sundown. A lot of our people work a 9 to 5 every day, and they don't understand why they're working. Come here, my brother. I got a question for you. Park your car real quick and come holler at me real quick. I got a question for you, because a lot of our people don't understand that we are oppressed as a people.
Right.
We are under oppression. Come see, my brother. Come see. I want to talk to you real quick. I want to talk to you real quick. How you doing, my brother?
Pretty good.
What would you say that? Watch that. What would you say that your race is according to the Bible?
Oh, just African American.
African American, right? Can we read in the Bible about African Americans?
No.
Huh?
Not a whole lot.
So, who are the African Americans in the Bible? That is the question.
Well, there's Moses.
Huh?
Moses.
Moses? So, what color was Moses? What color was his skin complexion?
Well, black.
He was black?
Well,
You know that for a fact? Because a lot of times, and the reason why I'm asking you these questions is because a lot of times when we see movies or when we see images on Google, a lot of the people in the Bible, they're painted a different way. You know what I'm saying? What do you always see? Name some people in the Bible that you see and what they look like today.
St. John the Baptist. And
Okay, what would he be? What would he look like according to the Bible?
white.
He would look white.
Yes.
So you know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest things that a lot of our people don't understand. We have been taught that, you know what I'm saying, he looks white, but according to the Bible, he's actually a dark-skinned man like yourself.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the big mystery, and I'm going to show you that out of the Bible to prove what I'm saying. Go to Exodus chapter 2 real quick, because you mentioned Moses, right?
Yes.
I'm going to show you that Moses was indeed actually a black man as well.
The book of Exodus chapter 4 verse 6.
Bring it out.
And the Lord said, furthermore unto him, put now thine hand into thy bosom.
So let's establish the point. Start at verse 1.
Verse 1. And Moses answered and said, but behold, they will not believe me, nor hearken unto my voice.
So God was going to the Israelites, right? They were in captivity in Egypt. This is Moses talking to God. He's telling him, hey, you know what I'm saying? I need you to go and save your people that are in Egypt. This is what's going on. So we're going to read what happened when Moses had an encounter with God. Read. My apologies.
Verse 5. That they may believe that the Lord of their fathers, of the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob.
Let me catch you up to speed. What's going on here is there were certain things that God was telling Moses to do so that the children of Israel would believe that God actually sent him to deliver them out of captivity. You understand what I'm saying? But watch what's finna happen when God shows them this. Read.
And the God of Jacob hath appeared unto thee. And the Lord said, furthermore unto him, put now thine hand into thy bosom.
So God told Moses to put his hand into his bosom. You know what a bosom is?
Of course.
What is a bosom?
It's just a certain part of your clothing.
It's your chest area.
Your chest area.
This would be considered your bosom.
Got it.
You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? So God told Moses to put his hands inside of his bosom in his shirt. Read.
And he put his hand into his bosom. And when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow.
So if Moses put his hands into his bosom and he took it out and it was leprous as snow, what would be his skin color if it turned to a different color? If it turned white, leprous as snow, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What was it before?
Well, it was originally black.
It was originally black.
That's right.
So that's letting you know that Moses was what? He was actually a what? A so-called what?
White.
Black man.
Black.
Black man. Read. Let's continue to read.
And he said, put thine hand into thy bosom again. And he put his hand into his bosom.
So God told him, hey, put it back in there because I turned it white, but I want you to put it back in your bosom again. Read.
And plucked it out of his bosom, and behold, it was turned again as his other flesh.
And then he said he plucked it out, meaning he pulled it out, and it turned back to his regular flesh.
Right.
That's letting you know Moses was indeed a black man.
Yes,
You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of the things that we have been taught, we haven't been taught correctly. So we got to come out of the ways of the things that we've been taught and start to come to the truth of what the Bible actually says. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of the people in the Bible are our forefathers.
Right.
And they are our color. And they look just like us. They have the same attributes, some of the same attributes that we have. You understand what I'm saying? That's how we know that we are the people of this book. We're gonna go through some more color scriptures to show you there's more black people in the Bible. Go to Song of Solomon 1:5. One of the wisest kings to ever walk this earth, King Solomon. What color do you think he was?
I don't really remember.
You don't know? Well, it's cool. If you don't know, we're going to show you. That's why we out here. Because a lot of our people don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get to the point. Read that.
The book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
I am black, but comely.
What did King Solomon just say he was?
Black.
He's what?
Black.
But hold on, watch this. Read.
I am black, but comely.
He said he's black and beautiful. Who you know on the face of this earth ever said that they were black and beautiful?
A whole bunch of people from way back when.
I'm talking about as a race. Who do you know primarily would say I'm black and I'm beautiful?
Just our people.
Our people.
Yes.
You don't see the Caucasians saying that. They don't say I'm black and I'm beautiful.
Right.
Our people say that. So that's letting you know again a key indicator that what? So-called black people, we are the people of the book.
Yes,
You understand, my brother?
Yes.
You are not an African American. You are an Israelite,
Right.
according to the Bible. That's what they don't want you to know. And I want you to walk. If you do walk away here today, I want you to know what your actual name is in the Bible. Genesis 32 and 28. What you got, bro?
I mean,
You gotta go?
well, yeah, but I just wanted to pull over to see what y'all were up to. And
Okay, that's cool. Before you leave, I want you to hear this, and then, you know what I'm saying, you can go about your business, all right?
Oh, okay.
Read.
The book of Genesis, chapter 32 and verse 28.
Bring it up.
And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel.
So this is our forefather, right? On this sign right here, you see it says the 12 tribes of Israel. Israel was Jacob at one point in time, but God changed his name into Israel.
Right.
So therefore, Jacob had 12 sons. We descend from those 12 sons. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why it says Israel, the children of Israel, because we are his children. That's our forefather. But watch what God says his name means.
Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel, for as a prince hast thou power with God.
For as a prince has thou power with God. When God named us, he gave us specific names for a reason, because it meant something. So don't walk around calling yourself an African American. Call yourself an Israelite, because you are a prince that has power with God. You understand what I'm saying, brother?
Yes.
You understand that?
Definitely.
So what's your race?
Israelite.
You're an Israelite. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some.
right.
Give me some. So, hey, look, take that. You know what I'm saying? You got the flyer in your hand. Give us a call if you got any questions, all right?
Hey, no problem, man.
You know what I'm saying? We got a school down here. We trying to build up a lot of our people. How you doing, my brother? We out here teaching our people that Jesus Christ is coming on this earth to deliver a lot of people. But some people ain't going to get delivered. And we trying to show our people who is going to get delivered in the Bible. That's something we should know, right? Who is going to get delivered in the Bible? That is something that a lot of our people should know. But a lot of our people don't know, because they haven't been taught the truth. A lot of our people don't know who Christ is coming to save. Let's see who Christ is coming to save. Go to Matthew chapter 15. Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24. Let's show our people who Christ is actually coming to save. Let's see. And we ain't talking about the fake Israeli people that's in Israel today. We talking about the real deal. Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 24.
Bring it out.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Who was Christ sent to?
Unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So let's examine who are the true Israelites. Let's examine who are the true Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the biggest things that a lot of our people don't know. Who are the true Israelites? When we was reading the curses, go to Deuteronomy 28. When we read in the curses, we are showing our people out of the Bible how we know that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Israelites according to the Bible.
Right.
That's who Christ actually coming to save. That's the big mystery about the Bible. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 160.
Read verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So the Bible says, your sons and your daughters are going to be given unto another people, and what's going to happen?
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them.
And God said we would want to get our kids back, and you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be able to, because why?
All the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
Because it wouldn't be any might in our hands to do so. We wouldn't have any economic power. We wouldn't have any military power. We wouldn't have anything to help us, to protect us from getting taken by our enemies. Read.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So it says it's going to be upon you for a sign. The things that are happening to us, these things are going to be upon us for a sign to let us know what? You are the true Israelites.
Right.
These things only happen to the true Israelites.
Right.
The people that's living in Israel today, they didn't go in slavery on slave ships. They didn't have their children stripped from them and shipped all over the world to different places. That didn't happen to them, but that happened to a specific race of people, so-called blacks. Hey, my brother, come here real quick. I got a quick question for you. Do you believe in God? You believe in God? Come talk to your young brother real quick. When have you ever seen young black men out on the corners teaching the Bible? You ain't never seen that, huh? And we in the hood. The pastors don't come to the hood. They stand behind the pulpit and they want you to come to them, but we coming to y'all.
That's right.
And we bringing y'all the truth according to the Bible. Come on, man. Hey, we in the last days right now. A lot of our people got to wake up, man. Continue reading it.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So the curses are going to be upon us for a sign, and we're going to wonder why we going through the things that we going through in the community. Why we gotta be subjugated to a certain part of the city where we living on top of each other? Why we gotta live like that? Why we gotta be the last hired and the first fired?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Why when it comes to education, we are the last in education? You understand what I'm saying? Hey, my brother, I got a quick question for you. Does God love everybody? Come talk to me real quick. Come talk to me. I want to hear your point of view. Are you working? All right, so look, while you standing there at work, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to give you some laws to show you, you know what I'm saying, that God say we're not supposed to work today. So you know what I'm saying, if you believe in God and you say you love God, you should take heed to what's coming out of this Bible. Give me Exodus chapter 20 real quick. Exodus chapter 20. Read that.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
Bring it up.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So God said we must remember the Sabbath day and we got to keep it holy, meaning what? We got to keep it separate from all the other days throughout the week. We got 6 days to do what we need to do. And the Bible is going to say that. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
So God said you got 6 days out of the week from Sunday. Hey, my brother, God said you got 6 days out of the week from Sunday to Friday. You understand what I'm saying? You got 6 days throughout the week, but Saturday, which is a 7th day, he said, I need you to keep that thing holy. I need you to keep it separate from everything else. Why? He gonna tell you why. Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
So God say ain't nobody supposed to be working on his Sabbath day. Ain't nobody supposed to be working on his holy day. But when we look around, we got a lot of our people at work today.
Right.
Why is that so? Why are a lot of our people breaking the commandments of God? Because you know why? The Christian church have failed us as a people.
Yes.
Because you know why? The Christian church have failed us as a people.
Yes, right.
They ain't teaching the laws of God in the church.
Right.
That's why a lot of grown black men and young black men don't want to go to the church. And if you do see men in the church, they there because they woman going. They ain't there because they want to go.
Hey.
You understand what I'm saying? They being brought by bitter constraint.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because there's nothing being taught in the church. Read.
For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day.
So God's letting you know why he telling you to keep the Sabbath day, because why? He made everything in 6 days, and on the 7th day he rested. So what? We supposed to be doing what our Father did. We supposed to be following his footsteps. Am I right, my brother? My brother, am I right? Are we supposed to be following our Father's footsteps? Exactly. So God said he rested on the 7th day. So what should we be doing? We should be resting on the 7th day as well.
Right.
We should be trying to strive to do the things that our Father did as well. Because why? He gave us these laws and he made us. You understand what I'm saying? He's our maker. We're supposed to be following him. Not the people who set up the society around here. We're supposed to choose God rather than men. Read.
Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother.
So he said he blessed it and hallowed it, meaning he made it separate from everything else. It's a distinction from everything else. A lot of our people pulling up at the store today, like the brother just pulled up in the truck. He went in the store and he bought something today. We ain't supposed to be doing that on the Sabbath day. Go to Nehemiah chapter 10. Hold what you got. Go to Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31. Read.
The book of Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31.
Bring it up.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals.
Hey, my sisters in the Chevy right here. God say we ain't supposed to be buying nothing today. We ain't supposed to be spending nothing. If you got a business, your business supposed to be closed down today. Because why? We supposed to be gathering together to go over his word. We need to know what God commanding us to do in these last days. Have y'all seen the news lately? Y'all know what's going on in the world? Do y'all know that we got countries going to war right now? We get nuclear warnings every day. You know what I'm saying? Ukraine and Russia going against each other. Y'all don't think that's going to happen here in America? Y'all better pay attention. Y'all got to wake up. It is high time to awake out of sleep. Read that. Continue reading Nehemiah 10 and 31. Read.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them.
What wouldn't we do?
We would not buy it of them.
Hey, my brother, God say today is his Sabbath day, and he say we're not supposed to be buying anything from any stores today. Everything that we supposed to have today, we supposed to be in and got it already. We got 6 days out of the week to do everything we need to do. God say, I only need 1 day from you. Can we give God 1 day? Can we give God 1 day? I guess not, man. Hey, this is what our people do, you know what I'm saying? We don't understand and we don't want to perceive the things that God told us to do. But let's continue reading from our brother over across the street.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals of the on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day.
So this is a holy day. God say we ain't supposed to be buying or selling. So you know what I'm saying? If you got a business, your business is supposed to be closed down today to honor God. You understand what I'm saying? You're not if a business is open, you're not supposed to be going to buy anything from that business because this is God's holy day.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what the Bible is talking about. Let's continue to read. So we know that in the Bible, a lot of our people don't understand it because a lot of our people are asleep. But God is sending his prophets out here telling you to do the right thing. Jeremiah 44:4. You know what I'm saying? God is sending his prophets. We rising up early in the morning, coming out here to teach our people. We ain't doing this for no money. You understand what I'm saying? We coming out here and we giving y'all the truth out of the Bible for free. Well, you can do that at the church. The Christian church gonna charge you. Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 44 and verse 4.
Bring it up.
Howbeit, I sent unto you all my servants, the prophets.
God said he's sending his servants, the prophets. Read.
Rising early and sending them, saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate.
So we came out here early this morning telling our people, hey, do not this abominable thing that God hates.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When you don't listen to God and you go against what he's telling you to do, he looks at it as an abomination. It's something that he hates. Why do something that God hates? You know what I'm saying? Read.
But they hearken not, nor incline their ear to turn from their wickedness.
And see what I'm saying? God already know who we are as a people. God know that we are stiff-necked and we are hard-hearted. Read that again. What the people did?
But they hearken not, nor inclined their ear to turn from their wickedness.
He said they listen not, nor incline their ears to the laws of God. They don't want to listen to the Bible. They don't want to listen to what the prophets say. They don't want to listen to what God's servants got to say. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to God myself. You know what I'm saying? But God is sending his servants, you know what I'm saying, to talk to us because why? He's trying to warn us of the things that's coming. He's trying to warn us of the destruction that's coming to this earth. But if you don't get yourself right, you're going to be caught up in the destruction. You're going to be caught up in that destruction. Give me Acts chapter 13 and verse 11. So it's high time we got to wake out of sleep, man. We gotta stop sleeping out here. My sister, come pull over and talk to your brother real quick. I got a question for you. 11. Come on, man, help me out. Romans 13 and 11. How you doing, my brother?
Good, man.
Man, what's your race, bro, if you don't mind me asking?
Dominican.
You Dominican?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So you know what I'm saying? Do you know your name in the Bible?
Oh, I don't know that much about the Bible. I used to be Christian, but like some problems.
Okay. So come here real quick. Let me show you something. So you know what I'm saying? On this sign right here, right? You know what I'm saying? You see it says the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
God's people are not named after the names that we are called today.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When you read the Bible, you're not going to find Dominican in the Bible. You feel me? So what you can find though, you can find a description of the people who live in Dominica. You know what I'm saying? But they have a different name. What does that name say right there?
Salmon.
Huh?
Salmon.
The tribe of who?
Dominicans.
Huh?
Tribe of Salmon?
The tribe of Simeon. Simeon, that's how you say that, Simeon, yes sir. So you know what I'm saying, in the Bible, the tribe of Simeon, right? You know what I'm saying, a lot of our people don't understand where they come from, so therefore, that's why we out here, we showing our people how we know that they identify as the people in the Bible. Genesis 49 real quick. Let's break it down for the brother. So, you know what I'm saying, we're going to show you how we know that the Dominicans are the people of the book. We're going to show how we know that you are actually Israelite according to the Bible. Genesis 49, and then let's read that prophecy about Simeon.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations.
My sister, don't go nowhere, because I'm going to deal with you in a second, all right? But I just want to teach my brother real quick his nationality. So it says Simeon and Levi are brethren. They dwell on the island together. When you look at the map, when you look at the map and you look at the Dominicans, you know what I'm saying? They live on an island with the Haitians. You understand what I'm saying? It's called the island of Hispaniola.
Yes, sir.
Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So you know what I'm saying? That's showing you in the Bible. That's prophecy letting you know who you are.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
So God is letting you know where they're located and what they're called in the Bible. Read.
O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly mine honor. Be not thou united, for in their anger they slew a man, and in their own self-will they dig down a wall.
So God is giving us a little history. God is giving us a little history about the Simeon, about the tribe of Simeon and the tribe of Levi. Do not they do a lot of witchcraft over there?
Yeah, they do.
They do a lot of witchcraft. So that's why God is saying, hey, don't come into their habitations, because why? They do a lot of voodoo. You understand what I'm saying? They do a lot of that witchcraft, right? So you know what I'm saying? That's why God says, come not thou into their habitation, because why? They're doing a lot of witchcraft. You understand what I'm saying? But read it again. Read it again.
O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly mine honor, be not thou united. For in their anger they slew a man, and in their self-will they dig down a wall.
So the tribe of Simeon and the tribe of Levi, they have a lot of hatred between each other. That's why they can't see eye to eye on that one island. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to it. That's why they don't see eye to eye. You understand? So when we looking at these things on the map, you got to understand that God is giving us key indicators of who we are as a people. Read.
Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel.
So God said he is going to divide us and he's going to scatter us. Whenever you look at the children of Israel, we scattered all over the earth.
Right.
You Dominican, but you live here in Baton Rouge.
Yes, sir.
We scattered everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what God is letting us know. We have been scattered because we went through slavery.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endured.